Hello friends, today I will discuss about fundamental rights given under part 3 of Constitution. Here it is to be noted that Article 12 to 35 of Constitution deals with fundamental rights. Those rights are finalized by Committee of Constituent Assembly headed by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. A prominent characteristic of Indian Constitution is the Declaration of Fundamental Right, and part 3 of Constitution is said to be Magna Carta of India because through the Magna Carta Britishers had achieved the protection of rights of citizen from King John in 1215. This Magna Carta was first written document containing the rights of citizen. So these rights have not been defined though under Constitution of India. I mean to say fundamental right has not been defined under Constitution, but it is agreed that there are fundamental because they are superior to ordinary laws and they can be altered through constitutional amendment only. In England, rights are termed as fundamental rights which have been offered to the people by Bill of Rights. And if we see American system and France, fundamental rights have been accepted as a natural and alienated right. If we see the view of Supreme Court of India in Golaknath case, Justice Subba Rao has termed these rights as natural and unalienable, and this view was also ratified in Menka Gandhi case when it was heard by Justice Beg that fundamental rights are those rights which are included in the Constitution itself. Later on, this view was ratified in habeas corpus case. Under Indian Constitution, these rights have been accepted as right guaranteed under the Constitution. So we can say that fundamental rights are those rights which are not only necessary but compulsory for intellectual, moral and spiritual development of citizen. Further, they are vital for full development of human personality and promoting an individual dignity and welfare. These rights, unlike other rights, justifiable rights, are protected by the constitutional remedy by way of an application direct to Supreme Court under Article 32, which is itself included in Part 3 as a fundamental right. So here it is to be noted that fundamental rights are not absolute. They can be subject to certain restrictions. While some of those restrictions are spelled out by constitution, other restrictions may be imposed by government. However, the reasonableness of such restrictions are to be decided by the court. So it is tried to make a balance between individual liberty and social control. In Privy Purse case, Justice Hegde held that main object of inserting fundamental right in constitution is to establish a government of law, not of man. So there is importance of fundamental right as given under part 3 of constitution is very much. It is in the form of right to personal liberty, right to equality, right to association, right to dignity. There are a lot of rights as it has been interpreted by Honorable Supreme Court of India in many cases. Thank you.